Hello everybody and my teacher who are watching right now. Welcome to my NEF topic talking, and there I'm going to talk about 5 different topics for today. The first one will be my favorite kinds of food. As you all know that people are making all sorts of food as we speak, and one of them is my favorite kind, spicy food. I'm not exactly like all spicy food like I said above. The key reason that it helps me stay awake early in the morning, provide me some of the challenge if I may face them in the future, and maybe they keep me healthy. It's not that hard for me to find and or make spicy food, but the most common food that I eat is curry. It is an Indian food, but I don't know why it is very popular in Japan. And finally, the most spicy food of the world is the Naga chili, also known as the ghost pepper. One day I took a bite of that chili that my brother brought for me to see if it's really hot as they told. At first it was okay, but about 1 or 2 minutes later, I started to feel very hot inside my mouth and spread all over my body. In the end, I had to eat some yogurt and I was finally back to normal. It was really a risk to try it, but it's left me with unforgettable experience. So that's it. That is the end of my first topics, and I will continue my second in the later. See you. Hello everybody, I'm back and we're going to continue with our second topic, which will be family members that I adore. My family is a long line family of 3 generations. We really get along with each other, but the one member that always inspired me is my older brother. He's a little shorter than me, and even now he is. There's not much about him because he's always hanging out with his friend and very lazy in study. But then he somehow managed to study abroad in Russia. And that's the thing about him that makes me very jealous, but also very cool to me. We didn't contact each other for almost 10 years, and in that time, I spent most of my time learning English so that I could be like him. However, those times were really difficult. He came back, and just I was about to give up on everything I have learned. He encouraged me and he told me that I had much greater advantage than him because when he's in Russia, he had difficulty in communicating with others in Russian and even in English. I know that some of those words he said to me might be a bit cruel because of the fact that he could study abroad without trying anything, but he and I are brothers and we'll always watch each other's backs. So that's the end of my second topic, and I will be right back with the next. Bye. Okay, we're gonna continue with our third topic, which is the when I receive money as a gift. I haven't forgot that time. It was Valentine's Day. I received 800,000 Vietnam dong and a box of chocolate that my mom for my mother. And I was thinking like, it's not White Valentine's Day yet. Why did she give me these? She said that I need to find a girl and then give this box of chocolate to her as a Valentine's gift. This has put me under a complex situation because I don't know who I should send. I had to ask my best friend to help me with my problem. He told me to trust him on this mission, so I had no choice but to follow his lead. A few days later, he and I met up and introduced these to his friend Stella. She's very beautiful with short blonde hair, and I kind of shocked because he was able to make friends with this girl. But I don't question too much about it. The three of us heads to the movie theater. It cost quite a lot, but I didn't mind. At first, me and Stella surprised because both of us sat in the couple seat and he sat on the other chair. We were very shy at first, but a few minutes later, we had small talk about the movie and it was very exciting. The movie has ended, and we are planning to have a coffee somewhere else. As soon as we entered the coffee shop, he told us that he already had other plans, so he went off very quickly. Me and Stella talked for quite a while, and when the time comes, I gave her the box of chocolate. She was very happy about my gift, and we became an official couple from that day on. So that's the end of my third topics. See you again. Okay, everyone, I'm back for another talking, and the fourth one will be my best friend. It all happens when I was in 10th grade. I just got transferred to this new school, and the first moment I showed up, all of the students were glaring at me for some reason. I don't know why. Life in the school was not too bad, except the school fee was very high. So in that sense, all of the student here comes from very rich family, and I come from a military family, which is not like the rest of them. A few weeks later, when I was thinking about other stuff, one of them came to my desk and talked to me. Her name was Ling. She had an interesting personality, long dark hair. She likes to make up a lot, and then took took photos of herself. Even though we are so far from each other in the class, we can still setting notes while in class. And in recess, Ling and I talk about our hobbies, listen to music, etc. And outside the school, we often hang out in the coffee shop, and she was kind enough to listen to my concern about everything in my life. And that's the thing about her that I like the most. Although we already graduate and study in different university, we still get in touch when we have free time. So that's the end of the fourth topic. I'm going to get to my fifth topic in a bit later. See ya. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and this is going to be my last topic of the day. So the last topic will be my favorite place in my country. It was summer. Me and my dad was going to have a vacation in Sapa. It was the second time I came back and there, but it was still as great as before. We traveled to Lao Cai by train in the evening, and it took about 10 hours to get there. Once we arrived, we took a local bus to the Sapa, and after an hour later, we finally made it to the hotel. As a first look at it, the fog was so thick that even when we're in the room, we still can't see a thing until dark. The next day, we grab a taxi and go to the cable car that led us near the Fancy Pan mountain. As I remember, it was Friday, and there was barely anyone because most of the tourists tended to go on weekends. The cable car tickets cost 600,000 Vietnam dong, so I'm going to enjoy it to the end. When me and my dad finally got out the cable car, we rest for a while and continued to go to the top of the mountain, which we had to climb 300 to 400 meter higher to get there. By the time we reached the summit, I was a little bit tired, but my dad wasn't. And what's more interesting, it's still foggy up here, but we managed to do it. The remaining day we spent most of our time going around the town, eating traditional food and buying souvenirs. So that is my last topic of the day, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.